I've got a bad case of dad bod.
I'm a middle-aged dad, and this is my journey to get back in shape by rediscovering my childhood love of cycling. Come on and take a ride with me. Okay, we are back with On Your Left. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I am actually running a quick errand while I'm on my lunch break from work. I am dropping some information off with my accountant, who is kind of on the other side of town. Decent ride away, should be able to get there and back in plenty of time to get back to work. So here we're going to go. I may not talk all the way through this one just to save on phone battery, and so that I could look at my map to make sure that I don't drive right past his place. And I'm probably not going to show you me actually walking up to his door and dropping off my tax documents, because that would be a little weird. But we'll see how it goes, and hope you enjoy it. I will see you shortly. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Check me out on YouTube and Rumble and my Facebook page. And if you want to see my actual ride, my Ride with GPS link is in the description. With that out of the way, I'm just going to get going, and we'll see what happens. Now, I didn't start the video right at home, so you can't see everything. I rode a little bit of a ways away from home before starting it, so this isn't quite the whole trip, but it's most of it. Kind of taking you through the neighborhood. Lately, I've actually been riding down on my second front ring more than usual. Usually I stay in my third ring, my big ring. I think the key is I started finding out that especially when dealing with uphill runs, I could actually go faster if I just dropped to a lower gear and spun my wheels faster. So I've been spending a lot more time in my middle ring, and I've kind of just adopted a faster than usual cadence, and it's actually been a good help, because I've been going about as fast, and I'm doing better going up the hills because I don't have to fiddle around with gears as much to drop down to a better hill climbing gear. Still go up to third gear, third ring plenty, especially on downhill runs. But I generally have a better ride if I spend most of my time in the middle ring, so I can use the small ring for the more extreme hill climbs, and the big ring for the really fast sprints and downhill runs. I'm going to kind of take a roundabout way. I'm going to have to go on some dicey roads today, especially a very major one. So I'm going to try and get down to an area where it's got a little bit more of a shoulder before I actually go there. I could pick the road up, the main road up over here. I'll have a good shoulder for a little bit of a stretch. And there's one section there that's a little dicey, where I have to go under a bridge and there's almost no shoulder. So I kind of want to avoid that. So I'm going to go a little bit further south before I hit the main road, so I get past that choke point. And I'm going to fiddle around here in the back streets to get there. Very nice temperate day, a little bit breezy. It's cool, but very comfortable. Stop at the light. Well, for one of my longer rides, my daughters actually have a rehearsal a good distance away from here, further south, and I've checked it out on the route plotting. The roads down there are fairly popular for riding, because the traffic's much easier, and the main roads down there tend to be nice and wide, have good shoulders. Gotta stop here. Car's letting me through. Okay. And nice wide shoulders, lots of bike lanes down in that area. It's a nice, more open area to ride through. But if I do it right, I can do a good stretch on those roads down there and pick up the Delaware Raritan Canal and take that the rest of the way up. It's about 27 miles, should take me closer to 3 hours, depending how fast I go. So that'll be a good training run for those two 30-mile events that I'm going to be riding in June. There's two local events, well, semi-local events. One's about an hour and change away. The other's pretty close by. I'm going to do, with my wife, we're going to do the 30-mile legs of both events, and they're on consecutive days. One's on a Saturday, one's on the same Sunday, the same weekend. So that's going to be a challenge. I know I can do 30 miles fairly easily. Done it before at a decent pace. But the challenge will be doing it again the next day. Especially if I haven't had a lot of time to recover. Okay. There was a better way I could have gone for this one. I could have picked up this road further down off to the right instead of here, and I have to watch my habits, because this is a spot where if I take the other split here, that's how I usually go to get to the canal. But if I go this way, it's going to take me back to the main highway. So yeah, that should be an interesting weekend. So I know I had a good time doing 30 miles the last time I did it. Felt really good. Felt really sore and stiff the next day. So it'll be a good way to gauge how much better conditioned I am. That said, just for sanity's sake, I don't think I'm going to try and really set a strong pace. I'm going to take it at a casual pace. So last 30 mile I did about an average of 13.6 miles an hour, which is good for me at the time. So on a much less capable bike. But this time around, I'm probably not going to try and push it too hard. But being on better gear, probably end up being about the same. So we'll see. You know, if I drop down into like the 12 mile an hour average range, all right, whatever. I'm going to do another one of them the next day. So again, while my dual sport hybrid is not exactly a road bike, it's actually much better suited for the road than the bike I used to ride, which was a 7-speed comfort hybrid. The biggest I don't really have many problems with that bike. It's just only having 7 speeds meant I was running out of gears real fast in both directions. And you're going to pop up to 3 for this hill. And yes, we are going to be in traffic a bit today. Going where I'm going, there's really no avoiding it. Just it's the middle of the day, so it's not going to be too busy. But we are going to see a good amount of traffic. I'm going to try and keep going at a nice good clip. Make it there in good time. Excuse me. I think I got a bug in my eye. Yeah, this road looks like it's a nice, quiet, out-of-the-way road, but it gets a lot more traffic than you'd think. It comes in batches like that. Yeah, funny that a bug smashes into me today, because last night I was running around a lot of errands yesterday, so I didn't have a lot of time. So right before sunset, I got out, tried to do a nice quick run up and down the canal trail, except I just got to the part of the day where the temperature dropped just enough that all the bugs came out, and it was basically like I was swimming in a sea of tiny gnats and flies and whatever the heck they were. And I wasn't smart enough to bring a mask or a gaiter with me because I didn't know there was going to be that many bugs. So I had to just put my head down, breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth for like most of the stretch of the canal I did. When I got to the other end, I hopped off and I took some streets back. One of the busier streets that I was actually hoping to avoid. But it was much more comfortable than dealing with the rain of bugs. It was literally like I was swimming in insects. So I'm going to add to my shopping list to either get a lightweight neck gaiter or a lightweight summer balaclava. I can just pull up over my nose and mouth just for things like that. It doesn't come up that often, but it was really bad. Alrighty. Familiar area that's on Sunnymead Road, where I've taken you before. Except we're not going to go the whole way down this road. Alright, actually going to turn off here. So this connects through to our main road. And we've got a nice wide shoulder. I got a good hill to contend with. We'll have plenty of room to do it out of traffic. Whoop. I rode over something that wasn't friendly. Tires feel okay. That would suck if you had to see me change a tire. Actually going to drop back down to second ring. Again, this is one of those places where I can take the hill significantly faster by dropping down a few gears and spinning faster. Instead of slowing down to a crawl. It's definitely helped my hill climbing game quite a bit. Still in my second ring, but I'm pretty high up on it in the back. Gonna stay there. I'm probably gonna have to drop down again through this next rise coming up, even though it's not too steep. And as usual, I'm going to start lowering my gear before I really get into the hill. So I'm not switching gears while I'm bearing down hard. I still tend to shift a little on the hard side, but I'm getting better at it. Okay, we are coming up on the main road. All right, I just want to eyeball, make sure I'm going in the right direction. All right, I do have to check my map, so I'm going to turn off my face camera for a minute. Double check my map, make sure I make my turn in the right direction, and I'll be back. Okay, just double check which way I got to turn. The route I took overshot me a little bit, so I've got to go back north a little bit. And here we go. Okay, just got to be careful up here because the shoulder is shut down. This is a little dicey here. Luckily, we got less traffic than normal. I don't usually take the back roads when I come this way, so I wasn't quite sure which intersection I was coming out at. All right, I'm getting some of my shoulder back. And here we are. I'm actually going to the office complex behind this shopping center. And it looks like it's just in time because it's just about ready to start raining. I'm gonna cross. I maybe should have crossed at the light, but then I would have had to drive against traffic. So when I get the light, I'm gonna slip across here. And I'll sign off when I get to the parking lot. All right, not too bad crossing there, even though I didn't have the busy roads, even though you're really not supposed to, it's usually easier to cross them in the crosswalk with the light, especially if there's a crosswalk light. Okay, this is the parking lot. His office is tucked back in here in one of these spots. I've got my documents in a backpack on my back, and I'm going to drop off my taxes using my bike not only for recreation and exercise, but also for business. So with that said, I'm going to go find the exact drop box I got to go to, make my drop. I'm going to sign off here. Hope you enjoyed this quick ride. I'm going to take an equally quick ride back to get back to work before my lunch break is over, and do my next meeting. So have a good day. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment to the channels. You can find me on YouTube, on Rumble, on Facebook, and if you follow the link in the description, you can find my Ride with GPS page and see what I've been doing between videos. So have a great day. Get out, get some exercise. If you get a chance to use your bike for for business purposes, do it, because you might be able to you might actually be able to write it off in taxes if you're smart about it. I wasn't so smart this year, because this is probably the only business use I've used for it since getting it. So have a great day. See you next time. Peace out.